on our way home with our beast. Go. He's on off. The other way, the other way, the other way, the other way. Keep going.
I do believe my pants are on fire. Looks like my chair's on fire. I believe my table's on fire. Oops! Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Waylon Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel. Hey there, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and especially squirrels. Been a pretty good week around here. Went out Thursday, I think it was, yeah, Thursday. Booked a pretty good little grafting job for next April, 3,500 trees. No big deal, but they all add up, don't they? So I'm grateful for that, and also got to spend a little bit of quality time with the old Dirty Dozen. And I keep pointing behind you guys when I say that, because he's parked behind you, behind your couch or something over there. I don't know. Anyway, hello, Joshua. Yeah, I'm talking to you, kinda. Anyway, the Dirty Dozen is about to take on a whole new look, and the fabricating starts right now. Well, I don't know when my battery died. I've been wrestling this thing around. I said I was going to sit down and rest a minute, but I didn't. I just keep wrestling with it. Gotta get it done, you know. Why is that not sitting down? It's not sitting down on either side. It's about an inch over there. I don't understand. Okie dokie. I figured some stuff out here. It ain't all good either. But I was trying to get this to come down, and I've come to the conclusion that it never did. It never did sit down on this. It can't, because it's bottomed out. This thing has got a housing. This thing, let me back off here. This has a round housing up inside there that this is resting on, and it's already bottomed out on that, so it can't drop any further here. And this stops it here, so it never did. It never did really close that gap, because everything's fitting really the way it should over here. Oh, that'll come down just a hair, but I remember on the truck it didn't have perfect body lines. I mean, this is 1938 we're talking about. But that's not my dilemma. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I can get you more in frame, but that whole grill is twisted really bad. It's bent around this way at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to clamp that down somehow, that whole deal, and try and straighten that out. Boy, must have been hit in the front end at one time or another. Anyway, well, I know it was because these bars are kinked and one of them's missing. So, yeah, that's gonna be a chore. I may have to cut the bottom of this thing off in order to fix it, and if I have to, that's what I'll do. And then twist the other part up and put it back together, weld it back together. But you can see how this is here, and then how that one's bowed out over there, so it's a mess. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut the bottom off of there and fix it. This is why, this is going to take some time. This is why you guys don't always get a video when you should. Because some of this stuff just takes hours and hours and hours. Okay. Enough blubbering, I guess I'll quit crying and get busy. Well, after much heating and beating and porta powering, that grill is in pretty good shape. Got her straightened out. It was twisted real bad, and the bottom was curled under real bad, and had a friend up here helping me. Thank you, Warren, so much. I'm not exactly sitting straight, but it's lined up pretty good. And I just got so involved with everything that was going on, I didn't even think to turn the camera on yesterday. It's kind of odd for me, isn't it? But I can mount this straight and then tweak the hood a little bit for what minute amount that it's off. It's sitting pretty good. And I went back in the archives, went back to the first video of this thing. That video's had over 1 million hits, and I don't know why, because this thing hadn't set that long without starting. But people like that. This truck set for 300 years. Will it start? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. So anyway, going back and checking it, this gap is always here. There may have been something in there at one time, but not since I've had it. So, and this is closed up pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. That little General Motors truck, I love that piece. And those come off, and I took that one off and cleaned it up. This one I haven't done yet, but you can see the difference. It will shine up pretty good. Anyway, it's kind of clamped together, and I think I might get up on the inside of it. Get on up in there. I might get on up inside there and tack that together. Tack it on the inside and run a brace across the back side. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here, but the trick is going to be to get it from there over to there. And it's hard to handle. Well, I couldn't handle it by myself with that hinged butterfly hood hinging up and folding up on me, and it just kept swarming on me. Every time I tried to do something with it, I wrestled with it for about an hour. Finally asked for some help, because I'm just a little feller and I couldn't handle it by myself. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to do something, even if it's wrong. I'm probably going to get over there and tack that thing together, because I need to kind of have it all in one piece when I mock it up over there. All right, I'll try to remember to turn the camera on today. I bet I will. Okay, I got this wonky business going on here that I don't have on the other side. So I'm going to relieve that so this can drop down about 1.5 inches. That grill has a natural break to it, natural angle, and I'm digging it. Now I'm going to build some frame horns, probably that will hold a bumper, but I don't know if the bumper is going to go all the way across. I may do a 2-piece bumper on each side, split bumper. because I just like the look of that grill. But I'll box the front of that frame and make it look nice. I think I have video of where I had that board laying up there, but it's got a good rake to it. It looks good. Well, my memory card filled up, and I have no idea when the thing stopped recording. But I got this knocked down, I think, far enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop this down and build the mounts, because, man, it sits in a nice position and a nice angle and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and build the mounts, and then I'm going to make it so it bolts in rather than just welding it up. You know, I'm going to bolt it in, I think, and then blow it apart, and I'll clean this all up. And okay, that thing is starting to look like it's supposed to. I had a pipe under the side across the frame there, and the hood, this hood sides rested on it, and I took that out and I put it in a smaller piece of angle iron, about like this, well, exactly like this, and let it rest on that. And then I lowered it down a little bit more. I've got it propped up there. I think the top of that hood in the center at the back is an inch lower than the top of the firewall where that hood would rest. But we've got a little more rake to the cab than we had before, but it's sitting in there really good. What's the matter with that? I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to start building mounts. I just can't get any better. I can fuss and fret and with a ruler and a level and a have been. And it's time to turn off the OCD and start building mounts. Now wait a minute, did you see him grinding that weld? He never does that. Who are you and what have you done with Waylon? Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. I've got about half of that bracketry built. I still have to mount the grill, that centerpiece. But that's going to be real easy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I'll probably take these out and try to straighten them a little bit. And I might try to make one to go in the center. It had one in the center and it's gone. I could probably fab up something to go in there. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to work on that a little bit. Okay, it's Sunday afternoon and I've hit a bit of an impasse. I didn't work on this thing yesterday. I was helping my son with his car. My son, the deer slayer. I ran out of metal. I thought I had some 3-inch strap, 2 or 3-inch strap. See, all this has to go. This is going to go away. And I'm going to form some 3-inch, probably 3-inch strap to the shape of this cowl and put it up under this hood to support this, because it's fine down here on the walls, but this top gives a little bit. Of course, I'm going to gusset this anyway down here, and that'll firm it up also. But I just don't want this. I don't want any kind of movement out of that. So tomorrow I got to go back to the metal shop and get some strap. And I guess in the meantime, I'm going to try to do today. Let's go ahead and mount that the front grille. This part has to mount to the frame. I mean, it could just sit there. It can't really go anywhere, but no, I'm going to firm it up. Because that's what I do. One thing I got to do is pack these wheelbarrows and tighten this one up just a little bit. Got just a tiny bit of, just a smidgen of slack in it. The other one's getting tight. Guten tight. Okay, the Dirty Dozen has had a nose job.
Just need a nose job.
You know, I've always been a real stickler about thinking that a hot rod with open fenders, with no fenders, absolutely must have a straight axle. And I don't know if I need to get over that or put the fenders on. I kind of like the look of that open tire, and I don't know. I'm just not sure that IFS would ever grow on me. Next thing that's going to happen is, I guess I'll pull that hood off there. Well, I've got to go get that metal tomorrow and build that piece that goes over there, under there rather. And then I will unbolt this nose and take it off there and clean up my cuts and everything. And then the next thing, I guess, is to blow this steering apart and drill those shafts and put the set screws in. Oh, that's going to be a chore, isn't it? But it'll be worth it. All right, that's enough for now. Oh, and probably next time I'll probably get the radiator mounted as well. I hope. Yeah, I don't see why not. Well, I reckon that's enough for this time, man. There's 60% of you guys watching that are not subscribed. I hope you'll reconsider and smash that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, won't hurt you, help me quite a bit. Hey, till next time, I sure do appreciate you.